And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Walski Group. I'm Maya. Well, today we, in our adventures here on making our Christmas cookies, I decided we're gonna make something for the adults out there. So this is my take on Rum Balls. So I hope you like it, and I'll walk you through, and I'm gonna show you how everything is done and all this. But then stay tuned to the end of the video because I still have to show everybody who watched last week's video the icebox peppermint pie there that we made. So after we're done here, I'm going to pull that out, show everybody what that looked like cut and what it turned out to be. But for right now, let's get started with the rum balls. So out on my stovetop here, I have all my ingredients. First of all, I started off with one 11-ounce box of vanilla wafers, and all I did was I just processed these in my food processor till they were just nicely broken up. I have here one cup, but I started off with a half a cup of powdered sugar. This will be for rolling the balls, rum balls when we're done. I have a quarter of a cup of baking cocoa. Like I say, get the one that you like, for taste and everything. And then in here I have my liquids. I have a quarter of a teaspoon of vanilla, and I have a half a cup of rum. Go to the store, you can buy the little bottles, it's about a half a cup. Pour that in there, get your favorite kind. So, the only thing I'm leaving out of this recipe right now is the nuts, the ground up nuts. But you can use like any kind of nut you like. You can use pecan, you can use walnut, just grind them up and throw them in with the wafers. So we're going to get started here. So like I say, I have my box of the wafers already all ground up. So to this, I'm going to then add my cocoa powder, and then I'm going to add my rum and my vanilla. Right. Now, you can normally mix this in a mixer, but I just would rather do it by hand because I feel like you got a little bit better control, and you can, kind of adjust your recipe as you're going here. You can, see like if you need more liquid, less liquid, things like that. So, I'm going to mix this all together. And like I say, since this is a shortened video, I'm just going to show you guys how, we roll them out and what we do and everything. Alright, so I kind of like the consistency of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my hands in here. Let me go put this all by the sink. So as I was saying, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get my hands in here and finish mixing this up. Alright. Now, portion size control, what I normally do is I take my tablespoon little measuring cup here, and I don't fill it like all the way, but what I'm looking for is it's about like halfway, just, enough that you can make a nice size rum ball here. And just roll them out, and then we put them right here into the powdered sugar. This is why I say, it says a cup. Normally we would use a cup, but half a cup is just as good to get you started. So again, like I say, just take about so much, roll it into a ball, and roll it into your powdered sugar. Now since these are small enough, and I only have the bigger baking papers here for muffins or cupcakes and stuff like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 of them on per thing, or 2 of them in each container. But I'm just going to roll them out like this, and you're going to just do this, like I say, all the way through. So what I'm going to do is I will finish rolling these out, And then I will bring you back and show you like how many this recipe made, and clean up my area here and all that. And then afterwards, like I say, I will be bringing out that pecan or that peppermint icebox pie, and I'll show everybody that final result. So stay here and we'll show you what we got coming up. And we are back. All right, so I ended up rolling them all out. And for this recipe, the amount of the Nilla wafers and everything in here makes 36 of these little rum balls. So the biggest question that everybody asks is how do you store them and can they be frozen? And the answer to that is I normally put them in an airtight container. Just to keep them from getting that stale kind of a taste, because you got to remember you have the vanilla wafers there and they will go kind of stale. But you can also make these in advance and you can freeze them. The only thing is that when you remove them from the freezer, you let it defrost. You have to make sure, remember that you will have to roll it again in powdered sugar, because of course, the powdered sugar is going to melt and it's not going to look all that great. So just re-roll them again in powdered sugar and they will be just as good. So let's just try one here. I'm just going to grab one of the smaller ones because it's been a while since I've had these. But let's just see how it tastes. As you can tell from my facial expression, you get the taste of the rum, you get the cocoa, the powdered sugar really makes that a nice smoother flavor, and these are very good. So I hope you try this recipe. I'll put the recipe down below in the description if you would like to try it. So let me get these moved off to the side. And up next, I'll show you guys the final peppermint no-bake cake there that we made, that icebox cake. We'll show you that and show you how that turned out. So give me a second. Be right back with you guys. All right. So now we're back. So this was last week's creation. If you've all watched the video, you know what it is. It's our peppermint, like a no-bake kind of a cheesecake thing. And what we did is we have a graham cracker crust that is on the bottom. We had a layer of ganache, kind of chocolate that we made with heavy cream and chocolate. And then the top layer was whipped like cream cheese, the whipping cream, and peppermint candy canes, all ground up, mixed together, and poured into the spring-loaded form pan here. So what I did prior to, bringing you guys back in, I took this out for about 5 or 10 minutes or so, and I took my knife and I ran it all around the spring form pan here. And now I'm just going to open this up and very carefully take this out. As you can see, some of it actually ended up holding up there. So, but what I would recommend with this cake is I would serve this cake not completely frozen. Like I say, take it out for about 5 minutes, but you want to serve it frozen, because I found with this one, after it's been sitting like in the, you can leave it in the refrigerator, it'll be just as good. But when I present this or when I show this to people, I like to have, like I say, like a nice, nice slice and everything, and not something that's just like falling apart. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna cut in here, and I'm just gonna take a little piece out to kind of show everyone. And like I say, it's still a little frozen, but that's all right. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on the paper plate right here. Kind of get under here. And just lift this out. First piece is always the hardest, but kind of show everybody. There was, I'm gonna just kind of come in here a little bit to kind of just show everybody. But I don't know if you can see it, but you can see we have the layer of chocolate on top of the graham cracker crust. We have our no bake there. So let me just grab a fork here, and I'm gonna just let you guys know how this one ended up turning out. This was kind of one recipe that I kind of just was playing around with one day, and I mean, as you can see here too, probably better on the fork. You got your graham cracker, your chocolate, and your peppermint, or not peppermint, I mean your candy cane candy and whipped cream, cream cheese. So let's give it a taste and see what it's like. That is really, really good. I know the recipe normally calls for like a peppermint extract in it. I believe it was like a couple drops of peppermint extract. But if you get yourself a box of the candy canes and you, like I say, you grind them up really fine, mix them in here with the cream cheese and the heavy cream and all that and everything, you really don't need no peppermint extract. I mean, I get not just like, you get a little bit of the crunch from the peppermint that's in there, but the flavor is just, I mean, it's unbelievable. So good, I had to take another bite. But you taste that chocolate. You taste the peppermint and chocolate and the cream cheese. I mean, this is one that if you haven't seen the video for this one, how we put this together, please make sure you check out that video, and I'll try to put a link to it in the description below or at the end of the screen there. But like I say, this one you have to try for the holidays. This one is really, really good. So, what are we going to try for next week? Well, I'm going to try to find is another kind of a Christmas cookie. Maybe we'll do something like cutouts, or maybe another no-bake one like this. I have to find out, like I say, I have to find out what I have for recipes and what we can make. But until next time, everybody, if you like this video, please hit the like button and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, watch for that little round icon in the corner down there at the end of the video. Click on that, and you'll be subscribed to my channel where, like I say, we're going to show you all kinds of stuff that you can make like this throughout the holiday seasons and for the rest of the summer to come and everything. So, till next week, everyone, take care, and I'll see you right here next time on the Walski Group. See you then, everyone.